Today I'm showing you how to build an aesthetic physique with a full day of eating. This approach has helped me build muscle very efficiently during a time I was very insecure and had a lot of body image. There was a time I wouldn't take my shirt off at the beach, and I realized that training alone wasn't the issue, it was nutrition. Before we even talk about eating, there are two things that you need to make sure that you're doing right. And the first one being training. If you're not training properly or even training at all, no amount of perfect eating is going to build muscle or get you that aesthetic physique. If it's your first 1 to 2 years of training, you don't need anything complicated. Even with a simple split of push-pull legs is enough, and focusing on the basics of 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 8, and just getting stronger over time, perfecting your form will be enough. And most of these workout sessions don't really need to be too much longer than an hour. If you're actually training with intent, tracking your rest time, everything has to be consistent. You don't want to rest for an hour and realize that set was so easy versus the other set where you rested 1 minute. Just keep it all consistent. I'll show you what an example one looks like, something basic. If you've been training seriously for more than 2 years, meaning you're consistent and pushing yourself to failure on last sets, at that point your body needs a lot more stimulus than it used to compared to those beginner newbie gains you had in the first 1 to 2 years of training where you could do absolutely anything, eat almost nothing, and still gain muscle. You're gonna need to step it up now. And that means progressive overload, which means adding more weight, more reps, time under tension, and controlling it. Then training 4 to 6 days a week is gonna be a lot more beneficial to you. But training is just one piece of building an aesthetic physique. The second thing that you need before nutrition is sleep, which is very simple but non-negotiable. This is when your body actually repairs the muscle fibers that's just been beat and broken down microscopically so they can come back bigger and stronger. If you're sleeping 5 to 6 hours every single day, it doesn't really matter. You're not gonna gain as much as you possibly could. If you were sleeping ideally 7 to 9 hours quality sleep, then you'll be ahead of most people, and that's where most of your gains will come. Once training and sleep are set in place, diet becomes the biggest factor on how fast you build an aesthetic physique. For me, eating properly has helped me gain a lot of muscle. Even after 4 years of training, I've hit a plateau, and until I had my nutrition set, that's when I realized nutrition isn't just important, it's literally the multiplier. If it's your first 1 to 2 years of training, you'll gain muscle pretty much no matter what you do, even if your diet isn't perfect. But after those first couple of years, eating right becomes a difference of slow progress and real results. That said, I still recommend learning how to eat properly early on. It just makes everything easier long term, and you will still gain a lot more muscle if you eat properly during those newbie gains years. Quick little yogurt snack. And yeah, I'm a little lazy to get a spoon. I'm gonna wash it. So, to build an aesthetic physique, you need 2 things, calories and protein. For calories, you wanna be about 500 calories above your maintenance level. That should put you in a position to gain about 1 pound per week. To find your maintenance, you can use any online calorie calculator. Just plug in your height, weight, and age, and activity level, and it'll give you a solid starting point. And from there, I recommend tracking your food with an app like MyFitnessPal. It doesn't have to be perfect, just consistent. And track your body weight every single day around the same time, and try to gain 1 pound per week. Your body's gonna need a lot more energy to grow. It's gonna help you a lot. If you're not gaining, add a little bit more calories. And if you're moving up too much in weight, just take away some calories, just play around with it. And for protein, a simple rule of thumb is to always eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight you weigh. So if I'm 180 pounds, I'll need 180 grams of protein. Easy, effective, and proven. Now, where those calories come from, they do matter. For example, Doritos are very calorie dense. You could eat a whole bunch of them without feeling full. Compare that, let's say, to potatoes, where you can eat a lot larger volume of food and feel full and satisfied for the same amount of calories, or even less, depends. And depending on your goal, fullness matters. If you're overeating, then looking at more high volume foods is gonna help you a lot to not pass your calories and fix your little overeating habit. So choosing foods that'll keep you full for a lot longer will definitely help out in the long run. Over time, choices like this directly affects how your physique will look. So instead of guessing, I'm gonna show you exactly what I eat in a day to hit my calories and protein, to show you what that looks like and generally what foods I'm eating and why. So a typical morning looks like this. I have yogurt, 3 eggs, a bagel, avocado, a banana, and a protein shake right here with kefir and a avocado, which in total this breakfast comes out to 1,145 calories. I can't remember the exact protein amount, but I believe it was like 60 something grams of protein, maybe 80. For lunch here, I have a ribeye steak, 8.8 ounces, very oily as you could tell. I put too much oil. An Oikos yogurt container. I have cereal this time. Normally I have rice. I was just too lazy to cook some, with some juice here, green goodness juice. That comes out to 1,574 calories. Can't remember the protein amount as well. I believe like 80 grams as again. And lastly, for dinner here, I had 280 grams worth of rice, an avocado, black beans, chicken wings, which comes out to 1,260 calories. So in total, I had 224 grams of protein, and my total calories being 3,978. One supplement I want to mention is creatine. Creatine will help you get stronger over time and improve training performance, which means better workouts and more muscle growth in the long run. One of the big things too is that the added muscle fullness will help you with your confidence overall, especially if you're seeing progress a lot quicker. But the real benefit is that it helps you train harder and recover better. If you want to see what building an aesthetic physique looks like in a full day of eating bulking mode, I got a video down below or right here you can check out.